Hello and welcome to the Kenneth for Kamen Law Office Legal Podcast. In this edition, we look at what to do with arrested. Well, if you're arrested. Well, number one, don't make any confessions, don't make any statements. Ask to speak to a lawyer. As soon as you're released, hire a real criminal defense attorney, not someone who just simply sends you solicitation letters in the mail. What are some of the consequences that you want to try to avoid? Well, if you're pleading guilty, the court criminal division has you sign a plea form, and it says you have to appear in open court and tell the judge what you did wrong. If you plead guilty, you have a criminal record. You could go to jail or prison if it's a indictable matter, and you always have to pay court costs and fines. If you're on probation, you have to submit to random drug and urine testing, and if you violate probation, you could go to jail. And in indictable matters, you're required to provide a DNA sample, which can be used in future investigations. If there's a victim, you must pay. You have to pay restitution. And if you're a public office holder or employee, you can be required to forfeit your job if you plead guilty. And if you plead guilty to a criminal offense, that could bar you from ever working in government. And for some people, if they are not a U.S. citizen, then that could prevent them from staying in the country. They used to call it deported, now it's removed. And if you're pleading guilty, you have to wait a minimum of 5 years for an expungement. And there's also a possibility for community service. So, let's see, you hire the attorney. What does the attorney do? Well, typically what we do is we have an office consultation with the client. We provide information to the client. Once we are retained, that means paid. We immediately prepare a letter of representation to the court and a request for discovery to the prosecutor. We also provide a written representation statement called a retainer statement to the client. I'd say we follow up and obtain discovery. We provide information to the client. I'd say, and we then prepare defenses and some mitigating factors. If we do obtain discovery, then we provide copies to the client, and if there's a video, watch the video and sit down with the client and let them watch the video. There's issues as to is there a first-time offender program for different people. Once we go to court, you try to make the best deal with the prosecutor. However, if not, then someone gets to have a trial. And that's just some of the things. But when your job, you're in your driver's license in jeopardy, or you're facing thousands of dollars in fines, you need excellent representation, and the cheapest lawyer is not the best. So, someone's looking for a good attorney, contact the law office of Kenneth for Kamen, 732-572-0500. There's other information on your rights at website njlaws.com and website benotguilty.com. That's benotguilty.com. Thank you and good luck.